we can get this going. I am late and I know that. So. Okay. I think we're good to go. All right, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. I'm Chandra Brooks, founder of this group, business coach, founder of the Powerhouse Academy and the Powerhouse Women. I have been straight hustling today, doing a lot of work, a lot of phone calls with clients. So I'm happy that I'm able to come on here. I am an hour late from what I posted earlier. I said I was going to do it at 2, but it's COVID. We have family. We have like my kids. Everybody's doing something. I have people in my office and just a lot of stuff going on. So I'm working from my kitchen table. It's my favorite place to work. But sorry I'm late, but this will be here for you to come and watch a replay later. So I am going to get into it and share my screen and get to the presentation that I got for y'all. Right? Get this going so you guys can see what's going on. How are you all doing? Let me know if you're here. Say hi if you join me live. I'm going to be checking it out on my phone just so I can talk to you if you join me, right? If you're here, say hello. I will keep this. Okay. Anyway, so if you are here, make a comment on Facebook and I'll be able to respond. I haven't gone live on Zoom in forever. So I want to share my screen, okay, today, and we're going to be going over what I said, the title earlier, How to Break Free from the JOB, Make Money, and Live the Life You Desire. And why are you doing this presentation, Chandra? Is because I did it. My clients have done it. I've seen it. It can happen. You can make more money than you've ever imagined. We are so brainwashed that we only can accumulate a paycheck based on what people tell us we can make. And it's such a myth. Okay? It's such a myth. So, hi, Mia. How are you? It's such a myth. So I want to share some stories. I want to break down some information. I want you to understand that you got to do the work so you can believe, so you can finally believe. You can finally believe. Because honestly, once you believe, then that's really, once my clients finally believe and they build the confidence and mindset, then they take off like wildfire. And what sparked me to do this today, because I've been wanting to do this presentation for several weeks now, actually, in this group, is because I got a phone call from a client this morning. And she says, Chandra, you're not going to believe this. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning. She never calls me this early. So I was just like, what's up? And she goes, I don't even know what to say. And I was like, what's going on? And she goes, I was telling you about this one client, these people that reached out to me. They want me to be a consultant for their company. So she runs a consulting company. She also still works her 9 to 5 right now. She can leave her 9 to 5. She's been able to actually leave her 9 to 5 a couple months ago because she's getting side contracts for her consulting business. But she can definitely leave now, right? And I think she built her confidence enough to finally leave. But she says, Chandra, she said, this contract is for $150K a month. $150K a month. I'm not even BSing y'all, okay? That's more money than I make a month. So I was like, what? This is the most I've heard any of my clients as of yet make as a consultant. As a consultant, but it's possible. It's so possible. And then I had another client last week. She got a $75K opportunity and $75K money in her account. $150 worth of opportunity came into her inbox because of her visibility and because of the actions she's been taking while being in the Powerhouse Academy, we were only in our 6th week. We're actually in our 7th week now, but this was last week. So in our 6th week in my current cohort. So the power of visibility, the power of taking action, the power of putting yourself out there, but knowing how to do that. It's one thing to put yourself out there, but Chandra, I don't know how to do it. But that's what comes with coaching and getting the help you need. But anyway, I just want you all to know that it's possible. The possibilities are out there, unlimited amounts of money during the pandemic and during the holidays. She got this opportunity today. Okay? She got this opportunity today. So stop sleeping on yourself, everybody. Stop sleeping on yourself. It's absolutely unnecessary to sleep on yourself. Okay? We don't have to. Sorry, I'm going ahead of time. So on this presentation, I want to talk to you about things you need to know now to prepare your exit plan. Okay? What you need to do before people will pay you. How to have 5-figure months every month. Who do you need to be to finally live the life you desire? All right. So ready, set, go, right? The things you need to do to ensure you're ready for full-time entrepreneurship. So the things you need to really assess is how much money do I need to make a month, right? So if you have 2 paychecks that are coming in at say $3,000 each, that's $6,000, right? Obviously it's handling all your bills, handling your shopping money, your responsibilities, right? $6,000 a month. That's how much I used to make. I'm thinking about it like, that's so crazy. I don't even know how I could survive right now on that much. But what I'm saying to you is that it's possible. So you need to say, okay, how much I need to make at least 10,000, or I need to make at least 6,000 in the beginning. How am I going to do that? Right? How am I going to do that? How am I going to make 6,000? So say whatever industry you're going into. All right, you need to figure out how much do I have to sell in that month. So if you have a $100 product, right? If you have a $100 product, if you have a $1,000 product, right? Let's just say, to make it easy on us right now, but you can reduce the number and change the number. If you have a $1,000 product, you only need to sell how many of those? 6, not a lot. If you have a $1,000 program, you only have to sell 6 of those, all right, to ensure that you make your money for that month, right? So if you have a $100 product, right, you have to multiply that by how much, right? 660 or 6, what is it? No, it's 60. Is it 60? Let me do the math here. I'm sorry, not a mathematician or anything in my head right now. So let's do a $100 product times 60. I'm not a mathematician, get out of the way. Yeah. So you only have to sell 60 of those products. All right. And if you map it out, you know, it's not that hard. You're like, I got to sell 10 today. I got to sell 10 today. And how do I sell those, Chandra? I don't know how to sell. I post, and nobody buys. Okay. Part of learning how to sell is knowing how to market yourself and position yourself as an authority online. How do you position yourself as somebody people want to learn from and people want to buy from? How do people know you're qualified to teach them that? So are you being seen in articles? Are you being seen in publications? Are you writing articles on LinkedIn about your expertise? You can do that, right? Do you know how to get published? This is what I teach in Powerhouse Academy. I don't even know, I have to collect how many times all my clients have been published in publications. That gives them authority. It positions themselves as an authority. When you see somebody published in a magazine, you see them as an expert. You see them, you know, on that topic. They might know a little bit of something if they were published in that magazine. People aren't just going to publish anybody for no reason, right? So are you positioning yourself? Are you learning how to reach out and ask for the business properly in the inbox and not being spammy? A lot of people are spammy, and you're doing this template that people are giving you from whatever MLM program that you work in. They're giving you a template. They're telling you to use it. And it's like, hey, Chandra, would you like to make extra income? Would you like to make extra income this month? And blah, 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 this and all this stuff. Don't use those templates. It's building relationships with people, right? Knowing who your ideal client is, reaching out to them and just saying, hey, girl, how you doing? I know you have a business, right? How's the business going? And they say, oh, it's hard. I just don't know what to do. I'm stuck. I'm like, where can I help you? Say, you know what, Shauna, you can help me like this. Or this is what I need. I don't know what to post. I don't know how to post. I don't know how to price. Give them a quick tip. Show them your value. Offer value. Don't just go and pouncing on people in the inbox. Show your value. And this is what I try to do here, right? Online, constantly sharing my information, sharing all the wins from my clients. I have receipts. I'm not just talking this stuff, right? And that's why it's important. It's important that you have receipts. It's important that you have some proof. And when you have proof, you got to show the proof. It's not bragging, it's not boasting, it's showing the proof. Are you showing proof that your product or your service works? Are you in inbox, having conversations, building relationships, building trust, showing your authority, positioning yourself, right? Are you positioning yourself online, showing your authority? If you just watch how I post and you start doing that, you can learn a lot, because that's how I position myself online, and I teach my clients how to do the same thing. Right now I'm going through a 30-day process contest with my clients. They are posting every day for the last 30 days. And it's hard, but you have to get in the habit of it. You have to get in the habit. It has to be second nature. You have to touch your business every day if you want to be successful. You have to touch your business every day. All right. So 1, are you in the inbox building conversations? Are you positioning yourself online? Right? Are you doing the things, right, to get yourself noticed, to be seen as authority for people that want to buy from you? All right. Some of the first things you need to do, right, to leave your 9 to 5 is make a decision and set a date, a real date, because then this will keep you focused. What do I need to do? I want to leave my job by August of 2021. So you have January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. You have 8 months. What do I need to do? Set a date, a real date. Give yourself a date so you have a goal. All right. Create a business summary. All right. And I have an example of a business summary that I can share. Let me share with you guys really quick. So this is a canvas that I do with my Powerhouse Academy clients and my personal one-on-one clients. And it's like a canvas. All right. It's a very simple canvas. So it's not a big business model. It's not a big business plan, but it's a canvas. Describes your business, your services. What is your value proposition? What do you bring to the table? Where are your customers? Who do you service? What are your monthly income goals? How are you going to market? What are your expenses? What's going to be to start your business? And where are your revenue streams coming from? This puts it all on one format, okay? Now I'm gonna delete this because I don't want y'all stealing it from me. But oops, stop share. Let me go back, share again. Anyway, so we make a plan, right? You gotta create a business summary. Create a business summary knowing all those things, all those components that we get overwhelmed with when we want to do a business plan. We get overwhelmed. I have so many people, they're like, Chandra, I need somebody to write my business plan for me. Right? Chandra, I need somebody to write my business plan. So that'll hold them back. I'm like, girl, dude, whoever it is. What are you waiting for? Somebody to drop out of the sky to write your business plan? People want free, people want everybody to hand them something. It doesn't work that way. If you are waiting for people to hand you something, you are not ready for entrepreneurship. If you're not ready to go all in, if you're not ready to invest in your business, and instead of waiting on investors, a lot of people are like, I'm waiting on investors. I need an investor, Shauna, I need an investor. You be your first investor in your business. You need to be your first investor. You can't count on other people. Other investors want to see, did they invest in their business first before I give them any of my money? That's what I want to know if I'm going to invest in a business. How much money have you put in? And I've talked to several investors, and that's one of the questions that they ask. All right. So make a decision and set the date, create your business summary. And I just showed you how to do it, very simple. You can draw on a piece of paper and do that yourself too. But we have tools to help you. How much money do you need to make a month? Remember, we talked about that. You need to make $6,000 a month. Okay. So you have to start now. You have to start building your business now. So hopefully you're learning all the tools and the resources and everything you need in order to have at least make bare minimum a month, right? You're going to have some hard months. You're going to have some months you got to learn how to do this first before you just exit out of your business. You have to learn how to create that money first and have some proof that you can create that money. And that's by learning the skills to learn how to make that money. I had somebody that tell me the other day or yesterday, she's like, I'm trying to sell a few things, a few services, Chandra, before I could pay you. And I'm like, you're putting the cart before the horse, honey. You're putting the cart before the horse. You don't even know how to sell or market, but you're trying to sell and market in order to get coaching. You need to get coaching and support first before you can learn to sell and market. That's the whole purpose. I learned that early on in my career. I didn't try to tread water by myself for a long time. I hired a coach early on so I can learn everything first. So I wouldn't be treading water in a rowboat. I got in the speedboat of my coach to teach me how to do it faster. All right. So how much money you need to make a month and creating an exit timeline plan. All right. So if you're creating a plan by August 2021 that you want to leave your job, what are you doing from January to August to get there? Create that business canvas, right? Have your set date. Have your base amount that you need to learn how to make. Start working on making that money, learning how to market and promote yourself and position yourself so people will buy from you, right? So you have to learn all that stuff in order to do it. Start positioning yourself as that authority for people to want to buy. What makes you stand out from everybody else in your industry? You have to have that it factor for people to want to buy from you, or you're just going to blend in. How are you going to learn to be that powerhouse that stands out where people are like, you inspire me? There's so many people that are out there, like my clients. My clients are caterers. My clients own consulting firms. They are copywriters. They are so many different industries that my clients are doing, health coaches, right? But what I try to teach them is that it factor. What's going to make you stand out of the crowd? So you've got to have the it factor. You've got to be unique. You can't blend in. So you have to position yourself online as that person. So you have to create an exit plan. So you got to say, January, I'm going to hire a coach, or I'm going to watch these videos of this course that I learned on how to market and position myself online. I'm going to watch that stuff and I'm going to start implementing it, right? Because one thing we do is we buy things, we buy courses, we buy cheap little courses here and there, and we never watch them and we never implement. We just consume information and we never implement. All right. If you want to be an entrepreneur, if you want to be a successful entrepreneur, it's about execution every day. Execution and touching your business every single day. I can say for the last 4 years, I've been touching my business every day, except for major holidays or family events that I had to not to, right? And I'm able to do that now. I can take several days off. I can take a week off if I wanted to. I could take 2 weeks off if I wanted to. My choice. But when you're building, you have to touch your business every day. So January, you're going to start learning your stuff. In February, you're going to implement the plan. You're going to say on February 1st, I need to sell 10 of these. How am I going to sell? Okay, I'm going to target these people. I know they need my services. I'm going to reach out to them. I'm going to position myself online, right? I'm going to write some articles. I'm going to get featured in these publications. I'm going to be on these podcasts to expand my audience. I'm going to do all these things, right? But you have to do them consistently. You have to do that consistently. So create an exit timeline plan. Don't just say next year I want to do it. You got to have a plan. Put that plan in order. Next, what you need to do for people to pay you. All right. You have to prove to people that you have a great product or service. You have to show. So how do I do that? For example, I share my clients' testimonials, right? I share their testimonials, text messages. I do video interviews with them, which are like case studies to talk about their success, right? So share your clients' success stories. Don't be scared. I got a lot of people like, I don't want to boast. I don't want to see, I don't want to get on people's nerves. Stop projecting what you feel on these people. Who cares what they think? That's what you feel you're going to think, they're going to think. When it's actually a lie, it's not true. Not true, right? So like I said, market your business consistently. Consistently, almost every day. And if you say, Chandra, I can't do that every day, well, I don't know what to tell you, then you're not ready for entrepreneurship, because there's always a solution to that. You can get a service that you can schedule all your posts on Sunday. You put in the work, schedule all those posts, and it'll post all week for you if you don't have the time. We find the time for the things that we really want to do. If not, we make excuses. All right. Next is a place for people to buy and sell from you easily. Do you have a landing page? Do you have a website? I tell clients nowadays, I say, Chandra, I don't have a website. I can't afford one. Every excuse in the book, I'm like, you could sell from Facebook. You could make a business page on Facebook and put all your links and all your services and the prices right on Facebook, and how to book with you, how to book a call with you. You can do it all there on your business Facebook page. You got to create one though. And it's free. Free 99. Y'all know what free 99 is, right? So there's no excuses for people to not have a business. I know so many people that don't have a website but are making money through Facebook only. They have no website. So having a website is not an end all be all to having a business. Get your stuff going, get it moving. You don't need a website to start selling. Once you make money, then you can build a nice fancy website if you want to. But some people use a website as a cushion that I'm building it months, years go by. I'm building my website. It's like, why are you building your website? You are not a web developer. Stop wasting your precious time. You're an expert in other things. Stop wasting your precious time building a website when that's not your skill. And you're actually just using it as an excuse to not launch your business. All right. So a place for people to buy. How can people buy from you easily? So I tell people Constant Contact, MailChimp. You can get a landing page and you can start creating newsletters and collecting emails for customers using a CRM, which is the MailChimp, Constant Contact. They have all that there and it's cheap. It's like $15 a month. All right. You don't have to get expensive in building your business. No more excuses. Absolutely none. Next thing is position yourself as an expert and a leader. And I just told you that a little while ago. How are you going to position yourself as an expert and leader? What are you doing? How are you positioning yourself? How are you showing people that you are this person? How are you showing them? You have to show them through testimonials. You have to show them your credentials. You have to show them the wins from your clients, right? You have to show them like things that you've done in your industry, how many years of experience that you have. You might have to post your bio to remind people, I do this, okay? I do this. You have to remind people that you do this, that you're not just somebody who came out of nowhere and launched something. Show your expertise. People want to buy from experts. People buy from people. Show your face. Selfies, I'm telling you. Part of my strategy, I know you guys are tired of seeing my face if you're friends with me on Facebook, but I'm telling you, those selfie posts work. Ask my clients. Ask all my clients. Selfie, a nice selfie with a powerful post can go a long way. And that's some strategy templates that I use and that I help my clients develop, but it goes a long way. Network and engage with industry leaders and influencers. All right. Making sure you're in Facebook groups and you're networking. You're building relationships. I built relationships early on because I came into this online coaching world as a coach, as a social entrepreneur. What is a social entrepreneur? A social entrepreneur is somebody who brings their social activism and that community and wanting to serve the community and wants to make money and help influence the community with my money. right? I want to make an impact with the money I make. All right. So I want to teach other people to do the same thing. I am a social entrepreneur. My focus is always to make money so I have bigger impacts on politics and my community. All right. So when I came in, that was a unique industry. So people wanted to interview me on their shows and in their Facebook groups. So I was very popular in the beginning when I launched. So I built a lot of relationships. So I have a lot of connections and relationships. I also hired very good coaches in the beginning. I think I've invested almost $50,000 in coaching. I got a visibility coach. I got sales coaches. I got a scale coach now to scale me to $1 million. So you can, I'm getting all the right coaches. I'm not getting 2 business coaches. I'm not buying all these different small little cheap courses. Cheap doesn't always mean it's going to be quality, right? You keep buying nickel and dime in your business, you're going to get nickel and dime results. Nickel and dime your business, you're going to get nickel and dime results. Okay. So you have to get to a point, and I learned that early, and that's why I started investing high ticket for the right coaches that have done it. Like, I wouldn't hire anybody unless I seen proof that they've been there and done that. They've done the work. So I hired high ticket coaches because we always worry about that initial investment. But if we're investing $4,000, $5,000 in a coach in the beginning, right? We're not thinking about how much money they're going to help me make next year. I'm going to be able to generate because I learned all these skills from this coach, right? My client who just got the $150K a month contract, she's making her money. Like, she came in the Powerhouse Academy when I think it was like $2,997. She's, like, that's pennies what she paid for Powerhouse Academy, right? And now it's making income because I taught her how to be visible. I taught her how to position herself to be that expert and that leader. And now opportunities are floating to her. All right. So you have to learn, network, and engage in industry leaders. And that's on LinkedIn, that's on Facebook. You have to stay connected, be connected to those people, offer value, share your resources, volunteer to do things, get connected. Don't just sit in your little corner and hoping one day you're going to get a great opportunity. That's not how it works. All right. Next, get published and featured on podcasts and publications. This is the easiest thing to do, and people just don't know how to do it, but it's right in front of your face and you can get it done quickly. You can get it done quickly. Get published and featured on podcasts. There's a podcast for every topic. There's a podcast on credit. There's podcasts, all kinds of podcasts on credit, podcasts on health. There's podcasting on mompreneurs. There's podcasting on cooking. There's podcasting on everything. You could pitch yourself to podcast interviewers. They're always looking for people to interview. They need guests. So pitch yourself. Put yourself out there. The least they can say is no, right? And the best thing they can say is yes. So put yourself out there. You have to go get your opportunities. They don't land in your lap. All right. And publications, I have a secret that I teach in the Powerhouse Academy on how to lock publications. I have a client, she got an Entrepreneur magazine, she got in Huffington Post, in Medium magazine, all these different magazines in like the 3rd week of Powerhouse Academy. It's possible. It's possible. I have a long list of clients that have gotten featured in I don't know how many magazines to position themselves as an authority. So the next is how to have 5-figure months consistently. All right. So one thing that I've learned through the coaching that I've received from top-notch coaches that make $100,000 a month, $150,000 a month, zone in on one product or service. Don't sell 500 things, right? Don't sell 500 things. So zone in on one thing that you do. If you do catering, just do catering. Don't say I do catering, credit repair, and I also am a notary, right? Over here. And you're like posting all these three things all the time. And you're like, what does she do? Does she cater? Does she build credit? Or is she a notary? Zone in on one. If you know me and you follow me, I focus on Powerhouse Academy. And I focused on Powerhouse Academy long enough that I could tie into my vision school, which is my vision school is at a lower price point for people who can't afford Powerhouse Academy right now. right now. You hear what I say right now? You can't afford Powerhouse Academy right now, but you will. You will when you're tired of treading water. You'll join Powerhouse Academy. So what I'm saying is that I'm known for Powerhouse. People call me Powerhouse. So that I'm branded now, right? People know me as the Powerhouse, founder of the Powerhouse Academy. So I can bring in another product. But if you're not known for that yet, you need to focus and zone in on something. You got to be known for something. You got to be known for it, right? Next, are you solving a problem? What problem are you solving? Right? You can't just market, buy my thing, buy my thing. You have to talk to people about what problem you're solving. Because people want you to solve their problems. They want to know, what do I get out of this? I'm not just going to pay you, Sean, unless you tell me what I get out of this. I want to know, right? So you got to solve a problem with whatever product or service that you have. Next, do you know who your customer is? Do you know who you're speaking to? I remember when I first started, I didn't know exactly. I was speaking to everybody. I was trying to save the world. I'm like, come on, don't let your dreams fall by the wayside. And I was speaking to dreamers when I need to be speaking to executors. I need to be speaking to no nonsense women that make no excuses, that are ready to go. Right? That's my message needs to be to them, not to dreamers, not to people who just look into the sky and say one day. I had to change my messaging. All right. So you got to know, you got to really zone in on who your customer is. Right? My customer are professional women who want to leave their 9-to-5 one day, but they're professional women. They are directors, they are PhDs, they are bosses already, and they know they have a skill and they want to leave their 9-to-5. So now that's where a lot of my clients, who they are, right? Because I changed my messaging. Next, know your numbers and have your pricing down. Like I said, know your numbers. Know how many you need to sell every month. And make sure you know what your pricing is. I need to sell 10 of these. I need to sell 20 of these, right? So with me, I say I have to sell 4 spots of Powerhouse Academy, and I need to sell 10 slots for Vision School, right? Know your numbers. And it's not overcomplicated. Nobody's telling you have to have a big spreadsheet of projections or anything. This is how simple it can be, right? And that goes back down to how many do you need to sell? I need to do this. I need to do that. I need to do this, right? Wash, rinse, repeat. This is how you do it. This is how you do it. Who do you need to be, right? You need to be 100% confident in your product or service. You need to be your number one fan. You need to believe in it more than anybody else, right? If you don't, you're not going to sell it. You're not going to be able to market and promote it. You're going to get tired of it. You're going to be like, ugh, this is tiring. I do not get tired of selling Powerhouse Academy because I've seen lives changed. So I don't get tired of it. I love it. It's my baby. It's what I created. I took everything I learned from the outside in and I put it all out in a program. How I got all these awards, how I got all this influence, how I got, to build my business, everything that I did, right? I put it all out there and put it into a program. So you got to love your product or service like nobody else, right? You got to build that confidence muscle. And sometimes we don't have that confidence right away, right? I have some people that think, I don't have a problem with confidence. I'm pretty confident. Yeah, you might be confident in you, but you're not confident in your business yet. That's a different story right there. I have very confident women that come to me in Powerhouse Academy. They think they're confident. It doesn't mean the same thing. Being confident in yourself and confidence in marketing your business with confidence is a different story. Confidence to where you will live in that business every day and you will market that business and touch that business every day because you love it so much and you believe in it. And you're not selling to people, you're offering them an opportunity. So you need to be confident. You need to believe. You need to have the strategy. You need to be a no-nonsense type of woman or person that goes all in and invests in their business, invests in themselves to learn what they need to do in order to be this person. They go all in. They're like, I'm going to invest. I don't care. I'm going to do this because I believe in what I'm trying to do. You see the big vision. You have to believe in it, right? That's who you need to be. And this is a bonus for you guys. How to post and what to post. All right, so testimonials and screenshots. I talked about you screenshots, text message, emails, videos, interview your clients. Show yourself in action, behind the scenes, cooking, on your laptop, showing yourself teaching the class, show yourself sitting at the table, helping somebody fix their credit, showing a screenshot of somebody saying, my credit score jumped up 10, 15 points. Share this information. Share an action behind the scenes. Share your clients' accomplishments. Excitement about your product or your wins. Share this information. Education, teach something. Come online and teach something. Because you can get stuck in just sharing information or sharing posts, right? And facts and stuff. But come on live, do live video, and teach something like this. Just like what I'm doing right now. How can you do something just like this on Facebook? All right. Quotes from your industry on memes with your picture on it. You got to brand yourself. Brand yourself with your logo and your picture and quotes from your industry. 4 out of 5 people don't fix their credit. 4 out of 5 people have credit scores under 500 points. So you want to, brand yourself as this person that's known for this. All right. Stories and vulnerable posts. Be real and vulnerable. Don't be scared to show your side. Don't be scared to show your human side, right? You guys will see that if you follow me. I try to balance that. I try to show I'm just like y'all. I had people, the reason why I couldn't go live until 3:00 because I had my kids in and out, people in my house. And then I had the gardeners had the lawnmower right outside this window. I'm just like, I can't even go live right now because I got life happening. We have life. Show your real life. Don't be fake and phony. Be funny, be relatable, and be open and transparent. Okay? All right. Any questions for anybody who joined me? You could post a question later if you come and watch the replay. Let me know you watch the replay and post your question, and I'm happy to answer anything that you have for me. Okay? I'm going to stop sharing. And I just want to appreciate and thank people who stayed on this whole time and watched my presentation. If you have any questions, if you want to learn more about how you can join my Vision School, which starts in January, it's $195 right now. And if you join my Vision School, you get a 2-hour mastermind with me on November 28th, which is Sunday, I think. And you get to mastermind your business. And we do my canvas that I just showed you. I get you on my business canvas and you create your own canvas. We talk about your business and whatnot. And then you get access to my Vision School for 12 months at $195 a month. Okay. Or I have 3 slots left for Powerhouse Academy cohort 10. And I have a special Black Friday deal. My Powerhouse Academy is $8,000. Okay. But for those clients that got 150K opportunities, that's like pennies, right? Stop thinking about initial investment and think about the long-term effects of investing in yourself at a high ticket right now. All right. Stop thinking about the short term and the initial. All right. So if you want faster results, you want to get to the point, you're like, Shawn, I don't have time to do in a 12-month program. I want to be in Powerhouse Academy. Let me know. I have 3 slots left and we start January 4th. All right. So if you want more information, let me know. If you are a Powerhouse graduate and you're watching this, I have affiliate links and programs I'm starting. So if you want to recommend people to my affiliate program, you can, so we can give you a special link and you get profit sharing. So everybody who joins, you get a piece of that pie, because I want to help everybody make money. I want everybody to share their gifts and their talents so they can make money and stop working and giving that talent to other people and to other companies. That is my dream. That is my goal. And that's what I desire for all of you. So you all have a blessed day. Reach out to me if you need me. I'm just a click away in the comments. And you have a great night. Take care.